The Negro League and their baseball journey is one to remember here at the Tribeca Film Festival. A story of resilience and tenacity triumphed at the world premiere of the league here at Village East by Angelica Theater. As 1920 marks the beginning of the Negro National League founded by Rube Foster, Black baseball and its turning point in the first half of the 20th century is a determined strength against discrimination and segregation. As the league reformulates and reemerges for the next 3 decades until the late 1940s and into the 1950s, players like Jackie Robinson, Larry Doby, and many others through the start of the second half of the 20th century break the color line of Major League Baseball as Black players slowly integrate into its organizations. As director Sam Pollard discusses, working on this documentary along with an incredible team is a full circle moment.
I grew up in the 60s and I was a huge baseball fan, particularly of a team that had a lot of Black baseball players. And I got to learn about some of the Negro League players as a 16, 17-year-old, like Rube Foster and Satchel Paige and Josh Gibson. So when Dave Saralnik and Radical brought me in with Byron Motley to work on this film, it felt like I was coming home.
As the league embodies a distinct journey of historical experience and visual significance for its viewers, it also serves as an important beacon of inspiration.
They had to endure so much more that the other players didn't have to endure. And the things that Jackie Robinson and Satchel and all the other players, they would get heckled on the sidelines as they were playing and had to hear the most horrible things, and they held their chins up.
I think when you understand the Negro Leagues, you understand America. There's no civil rights movement without these men. Martin Luther King said, there's no Martin Luther King without Jackie Robinson. So these are long before the civil rights movement started to happen. And I think also what you'll see in the film as a Black person, that the economic impact the league had on Black life. So it's a history story of America.
From the league's documentary inception to New York as the place of its premiere, the entire journey holds a great deal of meaning.
It all started with all the amazing archival that Byron Motley, the son of Bob Motley, handed over to us graciously. I mean, it was hundreds and hundreds of hours of stories of former Negro League players and the pride that they had in just their experience of playing this game.
It's imperative that the young people of today understand what went on back in the day of the Negro Leagues.
Much of the roots are here in New York. The Brooklyn Dodgers, Jackie Robinson, the Newark Eagles, as you said, New Jersey, right across the river, the New York Black Yankees. There were so many teams and players that were from this area that it's a perfect home for this film to premiere.
A thankful journey of immense revelation for the legacy of baseball, sports, and the resolve of so many hearts. Reporting for BronxNet, Kody, Onyiuke.